Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to present Unit 7, Our World. Now we're going to present the vocabulary of Unit 7, Lesson 1 and 2. Listen, everybody. Here we have some vocabulary. We are going to listen and repeat. Natural habitat. Natural habitat.
Coastal habitat. Grassland habitat. Polar habitat. Mountain habitat. Rainforest habitat. Desert habitat. Wetland habitat. Forest habitat. Natural wonders.
Shooting stars.
Natural park. Date palm trees. Meteorite. Surround. Destroy. Oasis. Oases. Wet. Warm. Model. Area. Nile Delta. Location. Locals. Coast.
Now the third part, shape.
Shape. Wildlife. Volunteer. Spring. Pollute. News agent. Orangutan. Caracal. Turtle. Polar bear. Frog. Protect. Respect. Shape. Wildlife. Volunteer.
And the third
Spring.
part,
Pollute. News agent. Orangutan. Caracal.
turtle.
Polar bear. Frog. Protect. Respect.
Now let's look at some pictures of habitats and repeat the word. Natural habitat. Natural habitat. Natural habitat. Coastal habitat. Coastal habitat. Grassland habitat. Grassland habitat. Polar habitat. Polar habitat. Mountain habitat. Mountain habitat. Desert habitat. Desert habitat. Wetland habitat. Wetland habitat. Forest habitat. Forest habitat. As you can see in the picture, this is forest habitat. بيئة غابات. بيئة غابات. And here we have some photos of habitats, different habitat, as you can see. Natural wonders. These are called natural wonders. And what the meaning of wonders? Something that strange and cannot be believed. It's called wonders. Meteorite, shooting stars and meteorite. What the meaning of shooting stars? In Arabic, you can say شهب أو جمع شهاب, shooting star. Meteorite, shooting star or meteorite. Natural park. Natural park. Meteorite. Meteorite. Nayzak, meteorite. Meteorite. A rock that falls off the sky. It's called meteorite. This animal is called orangutan. 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 As you can see in the picture, this is a kind of monkeys called orangutans. Caracal, a kind of wild cats called caracal, or in Arabic say الوشق المصري. Caracal. Polar bear, الدب القطبي, polar bear. Polar bear. Polar bear. Now use oasis. Oasis. Oasis is a singular word, and oases the plural. المفرد من واحد. Oasis. الجمع واحد.
Oasis, oases,
overseas,
oasis, oases, oasis,
overseas.
oases.
Now here we have some questions. Let's answer them one by one. Number one, space is an area in the desert where we can find water. We have habitat, oasis, oases, mountain. Correct answer is oasis. Number two, space is the natural home for an animal or plants. Desert, oasis, habitat, or spring. The correct answer is habitat. Number three, space is where there is little or no rain. Is it coastal, desert, grassland, or polar? The right answer is desert. And now, number four, space habitat is always cold and covered by ice. Desert, rainforest, polar, or forest. Of course, the right answer is C, polar. Number five, space habitats have lots of trees. They have a lot of rain. You have desert, rain, polar, or forest. Of course, the answer is forest. Number six, a space is a small green animal with black legs. Oasis, wonder, frog, or fill. The right answer is frog. Is a small green animal with black legs, frog. Number seven, a space is something beautiful or amazing. You have wonder, frog, habitat, or coast. The right answer, of course, is wonder. Something is beautiful or amazing is wonder. Number eight, space means to damage something. Wet, shoot, destroy, or spring. The right answer is destroy. Number one again, oasis. Number two, habitat. Number three, desert. Number four, tolerance. Again, number five, forest. Number six, frog. Number seven, wonder. And the last one, number eight, destroy. Here we have some extra vocabulary about the lesson. Number one, guess, guess. Number two, contain, contain. Number three, fact file, fact file. Again, believe, believe. Fence, fence. Robot, robot. Strange, strange. Bedouin, Bedouin. Article, article. Dive, dive. Appearance, appearance. Cause, cause. Magazine, magazine. Factory, factory. Tourist, tourist. Tourism, tourism. Touristic, touristic. Bright, bright. Furniture, furniture. Coastal, coastal. Large, large. Beautiful, beautiful. Western, western. Tour guide. It's very important to keep them and repeat, keep repeating these words. Now it's time for the verbs. Find, found, found. Know, knew, known. Make, made, made. Fall, fell, fallen. Sell, sold, sold. Lay, laid, laid. Build, built, built. Cut, cut, cut. Grow, grew, grown. Drive, drove, driven.
Find, found, found. Know, knew, known. Make, made, made. Fall, fell, fallen. Sell, sold, sold. Lay, laid, laid. Build, built, built. Cut, cut, cut. Grow, grew, grown. drive, drove, driven.
Once again, here we have some questions to answer. Number 1. A space is a wall around a building. Tourism, robot, fact file, or fence. The right answer is fence. Number 2. Space means abnormal or unusual. Beautiful, strange, cause, or touristic. The right answer is strange. Number 3. A space helps tourists and guide them. Magazine or report, cause, or tour guide. The right answer is tour guide. Number 4. Tourists space into water to enjoy seeing coral reefs. Float, cause, dive, or believe. The right answer, of course, is dive. Egypt has a lot of space place. Tour, touristic, tourism, tourist. The right answer is touristic. Number 6. Some birds space eggs. Build, lay, grow, or fall. The right answer, lay eggs. The right answer. Number 1, once again, fence. Number 2, strange. Number 3, tour guide. Number 4, dive. Number 5, touristic, not tourist. Okay. Number 6, lay. Okay. Number 5, the right answer is touristic, not touristic places. Okay. Touristic places. Okay. Here we have some definitions. تعريفات الكلمات. Habitat. البيئة الطبيعية. The natural home for an animal or plant. It's very important to keep and understand definitions. Okay. Coastal habitat. بيئة ساحلية. These habitats are next to the sea or the ocean. You often find rocks there. Coastal habitat. Now about desert habitat, the definition for desert habitat, there is very little or no rain in these habitats. It can be very hot. Now listen again, once again.
Habitat. The natural home of an animal or plant. Coastal habitat. These habitats are next to the sea or the ocean. You often find rocks there. Desert habitat. There is very little or no rain in these habitats.
Here we have some definitions once again. Forest habitat, grassland habitat, polar habitat, rainforest habitat, wetland habitat, fall, oasis, mountain habitat, polar bear, wander, surrounded by. Now it's very important to study the synonym and antonyms of these words. It's very, very important. Here we have cause, the same meaning like reason, and the opposite is result or effect. Strange, the same meaning like unusual or abnormal, and the opposite normal and usual. The word local is the same meaning like native, and opposite stranger or foreigner. Now what about top? The same meaning like peak, and opposite bottom. The word destroy, the same meaning like damage, and opposite protect and keep. The word protect, the same meaning like keep or maintain, and the opposite damage, destroy. The word natural, same meaning, normal, opposite, unnatural, strange. Now what about huge? The word huge, opposite, sorry, the same meaning, large or enormous. Okay, opposite, tiny, small. Bright, same meaning, famous, clear. And opposite, gloomy, polluted. The last word, national, the same meaning like public, and opposite, international. Let's listen carefully.
Cause, reason, result, effect, strange, unusual, abnormal, normal, usual, local, native, stranger, foreigner, top, peak, bottom, destroy, damage, protect, keep, protect, keep, maintain, damage, destroy, natural, normal, unnatural, strange, huge, large, enormous, tiny, small, bright, famous, clear, gloomy, polluted, national, public, international.
Now we have some prefixes and suffix. Okay. Now we have the word or the letters re. This means to do something again. الفعل بيتكرر أو بيتعاد عمله مع كلمة re. كلمة remake يعيد صنع. rewrite يعيد كتابة. on البريفكس on بتدي عكس المعنى لبعض الكلمات أو بعض الصفات. في كلمة usual معتاد. unusual غير معتاد. natural طبيعي. unnatural غير طبيعي. ION عبارة عن suffix مجموعة حروف تضاف في نهاية بعض الأفعال وتحولها على طول لاسم. يعني كلمة location موقع. pollution تلوث. بالنسبة ل ERN السفكس ERN تضاف لبعض الكلمات وخصوصا لو اتجاهات زي كلمة west اللي هي غرب يبقى western غربي. east الشرق. eastern شرقي بتحولها للصفة على طول. EN بتضاف في أوائل بعض الكلمات أو الأفعال فبتحولها لفعل زي مثلا danger in danger. in danger يعرض شخص أو شيء لخطر. enlarge معناها يكبر أو يوسع أو يضخم. بعد كده عندي AL نهاية suffix تضاف في نهاية الكلمة فبتحول بعض الكلمات لصفة. coastal natural national. وآخر حاجة عندي هنا بالنسبة للسفكس ANCE لما أضيفها لبعض الأفعال بتغيرها ل noun زي appearance. اسمع.
remake, rewrite, unusual, unnatural, location, pollution, western, eastern, endanger, enlarge, coastal, natural, national, appearance.
اوكي أنا تمرين كمان exercise مع بعض عايزين نكمل وcheck points. Choose the correct answer. Number 1 space can be replaced by reason. عندي كلمات 4 اختيارات cause و effect result و normal. طبعا الحل هيكون cause. Number 2 Egypt has natural views. The antonym of natural عكس كلمة natural usual normal unusual ولا bright. طبعا الحل هيكون هنا unusual. Number 3 bright and polluted are يا ترى السينونيم ولا antonym adjective ولا الاختيار B و C. يعني هل هم bright و polluted antonym adjective. طبعا الحل هيكون B و C. Number 4 the prefix re in rewrite means wrongly ولا between ولا behind ولا again. طبعا الحل لما هو re معناه بعيد عمل الفعل يبقى do it again. Number 5 we add space to coast to get an adjective. كلمة coast اللي هي الساحل عايز اقول ساحلي احولها لصفة ANCE ولا TION ER و AL. طبعا الحل هيكون coastal، يعني الاختيار دي. We add ERN to west to get. عشان أغير كلمة west باخد إيه بقى؟ adverb ولا an adjective، verb ولا noun؟ طبعا الصح هيكون عندي اختيار الصح an adjective. Number 7, the word top can be replaced by. كلمة top قمة، reason، native، normal ولا peak؟ الحل الصحيح هيكون peak. Number 1 again, check your answer. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. Okay? Okay, here we have some expressions to study. It's very important to study these expressions. مهم جدا احفظ او افهم الاكسبريشن او التعبيرات دي كويس. مثلا عندي number 1 lays eggs، تضع البيض. At the top, at the bottom, make a list، يكتب قائمة أو يكون قائمة. Fill with، يملأ شيء ب. Take name from، يقتبس اسمه أو يشتق اسمه من. In the middle of و in coastal areas. نيجي للصف الثاني on a day trip، رحلة لمدة يوم واحد، وخلي بالك إن في hyphen أو داش ما بين كلمة day وكلمة trip. Along the coast، easy to reach، far from، look like يشبه، live for 100 years. طبعا هنا في مقطع صغير في كلمة years. طبعا cut down way on the list of. Okay, let's listen again.
Lays eggs. At the top. At the bottom. Make a list. Fill with. Take name from. In the middle of. Coastal areas in. On a day trip. Along the coast. Easy to reach. Far from. Look like. Live for 100 years. Cut down. On the list of.
Okay, some other expressions. On the western side، show respect for، يظهر احترامه لي. At different times، أوقات مختلفة. A 3 drive hour، we known as، covered by، are called or made from. Let's listen again to these expressions.
On the western side, show respect for. At different times, a 3-hour drive, known as, covered by, are called, made from.
Now let's listen and read this text about الخارجة oasis. Okay, let's listen.
The Kurga oasis is surrounded by desert, far from the river Nile. It is visited by more and more tourists every year. Hundreds of date palm trees are grown here. The dates are sold in many shops in the area. You can also fill your bags with the baskets, shoes, and furniture that are also made from the date palm trees. The Kurga oasis is one of Egypt's natural wonders.
Okay. The White Desert National Park. Here we have another wonder, natural wonder of Egypt. Listen carefully.
Natural wonders of Egypt. The White Desert National Park, Egypt, is visited by more than 14 million tourists every year. We have made a list of the natural wonders of Egypt that we think visitors should know about. This huge desert starts on the western side of the River Nile and continues into Libya. It contains 5 oases, with rocks that the wind has made into strange shapes. The colors change at different times of day and make them beautiful to look at.
Okay. Another wonder of the natural wonders in Egypt. In Nizak Lake, بحيرة النيزك. Listen carefully.
Alnazak Lake. This natural lake is a 3-hour drive from Hurghada. The lake is called the Shooting Star by locals because it is believed that a piece of a star, a meteorite, fell into it. The lake is cut out of the rock in the shape of an eye and is filled with the bright blue water of the Red Sea. It is described by the visitors as one of the best places to dive and swim.
Okay, one more. جبل علبة. Okay, listen carefully.
Gebel Elba. This national park is surrounded by grassland between the Red Sea coast and the mountains. This national park takes its name from the mountain in the middle of it. It is unusually green and home to many animals and birds. However, as it isn't easy to reach, it isn't visited often. Its location should help to protect the wildlife there.
Okay. Now let's answer some questions. Which fruit trees are found in Kharga? Which fruit trees are found in Kharga? After listening to the text, you should answer the questions. Which fruit trees are found in Kharga? Question number 2. How long does it take from Nizak Lake to Hurghada? I think we listen to the text and we should answer. How long does it take from Nizak Lake to Hurghada? Now, number 3. Why the lake is called Shooting Star? Number 4. Where is Jabal Alba? Number 5. Why can't tourists visit Jabal Alba? Okay. Number 1. Kharga is space from the Nile. Is it close, near, distant, or nearby? Kharga is space from the river Nile. Did you find the right answer? Go back to the text, listen carefully and read, and find the answer. Close, near, distant, or nearby. Now, number 2, the word huge is the synonym of. The word huge is the synonym of large, small, tiny, or long. Okay. Number 1, the right answer, distant. Number 2, the right answer, large. Good. Now let's listen to grammar part of the lesson. This is passive voice. How can we change from active sentence into passive? Active means مبني للمعلوم and passive means مبني للمجهول. إذا هغير من مبني المعلوم للمبني المجهول. Okay, listen to me. I start with the object, then followed by am or is or are as a called verb to be, then past participle, followed by plus the subject. By plus subject. I give you an example. When I say Sam plays football, Sam plays football. I want to say or I want to delete Sam. Sam يلعب الكرة. أنا عايز أغيرها بمبني المجهول وأقول كرة القدم تلعب بواسطة سام. الخطوات اللي عندي كمان مرة أنا هبدأ بالأوبجكت اللي هو المفعول بعدها ينزل بعد كده هستعمل ام أو is أو are. أوكي لأن الفعل في البريزنت سمبل ام أو is أو are لأن الفعل في البريزنت سمبل. وبعدها هستعمل past participle اللي هو التصريف الثالث من الفيرب اللي هو عندي. طبعا play فعل ريجولار يعني play played played. واختم بكلمة by مع الفاعل اللي هو عندي سام. by plus subject. هيكون الحل football is played by Sam. Okay, another example. He writes the lessons. طبعا مش هقول هو بيكتب الدرس، لا الدرس يكتب. هعمل نفس الثلاث خطوات اللي هي ابدا بالاوبجكت، هستعمل am او is او are ومع التصريف الثالث. الخطوه الاخيره خطوه ثانويه اللي هو by مع السبجكت. طبعا الحل هيكون the lessons are written. The lessons are written. واختم by him. Okay. Now, object in the case of past في حد الماضي. هستعمل am was you are لسه في البريزنت احنا والتصريف الثالث ومعانا by والobject. She eats fish at home. She eats fish at home. أنا هنا عايز أغير الجملة من active أوكي مبني للمعلوم لباسيف مبني للمجهول. أبدأ بfish الأوبجكت is التصريف الثالث past participle eaten by her. Fish is eaten by her. مثال كمان he finishes the lesson at school. عايز أغير الجملة اللي مبني للمجهول. أبدأ the lesson is finished by him أو the lesson is finished at school by him. Okay. لسه مع الباسيف object am و is و are مع التصريف الثالث وباي مع السبجكت. لسه she helps me. مثال كمان she helps me. أقول I am helped by her. I'm helped by her. she loves them. عايز أغير ليه مبني للمجهول passive. أبدأ they are loved by her. لسه مع الباسيف وأمثلة مع الباسيف وهذه تركيبة الباسيف. أبدأ بالأوبجكت am is are am أو is أو are مع التصريف الثالث past participle واختم by مع السبجكت. ودي مثال they eat special food. Special food is eaten by them. مثال كمان the sun causes evaporation is caused by the sun. أنا كده غيرت من active مبني المعلوم لpassive مبني المجهول. برضه نفس الخطوات اهي وكمل farmers grow vegetables and food. طبعا عايز اغيرها من الفلاحين او الفلاحون يزرعون الخضار والفاكهه للخضار والفاكهه يزرعوا. ابدا vegetables and fruit are grown by farmers. كمان مثال we celebrate spring in Egypt. نحن نحتفل بالربيع في مصر. spring is celebrated by us. ممكن أقول إيه spring is celebrated in Egypt by us. أوكي طبعا هنتدرب على سؤال correct صلح الفعل. أوكي نبدأ بيه. أدي مثال الصغير بيقول tourists visit Egypt. Egypt is visited by tourists. Farmers grow lands. Lands are grown by farmers. هشتغل وحل بقى. يلا نبدأ. Number 1 lessons revise regularly. English speak all over the world. Egypt known for its fine weather. أول مثال الحل هيكون lessons are revised regularly. Number 2 English English is spoken all over the world. Number 3 Egypt is known for its fine weather. Number 1 are revised. Number 2 is spoken. Number 3 is known. Okay. في حالة النيجاتيف هبدأ بالobject و I'm not, isn't و aren't. I'm not أو isn't و aren't وبرضه مع past participle ما بيتغيرش وفي الأخير by مع السبجكت. مثال نقول Sam doesn't play football. عايز أغيرها ل football جملة منفية يبقى isn't. والتصريف الثالث برضو اللي هو past participle played by Sam. مثال كمان he doesn't write the lessons. عايز أغيرها الباسيف the lessons negative aren't. التصريف الثالث written by him يبقى the lessons aren't written by him. برضو object برضو منفية am not, isn't, aren't وبرضه past participle و by مع السبجكت. نكمل أمثلة. She doesn't eat fish at home. The fish isn't eaten by her. He doesn't finish the lesson at school. He doesn't finish the lesson at school. هبدأ. The lesson isn't finished by him. لسه مكملين. Object في حالة النيجاتيف am not, isn't, aren't مع الباست participle الصيغة الثالث و by مع السبجكت. She doesn't help me. I am not helped by her. She doesn't love me them. She doesn't love them. They aren't loved by her. نبدأ برضه لسه مكملين. Object I'm not, isn't, aren't حتى الباسيف في النيجاتيف والتصريف الثالث برضه past participle by والسبجكت. They don't eat special food. Special food isn't eaten by them. مثال كمان. Farmers don't grow vegetables and fruit. Vegetables and fruit aren't grown by farmers. We don't celebrate spring in Egypt. Spring isn't celebrated by us. Okay. طبعا عشان اغير برضه النيجاتيف احنا خدنا they don't waste time. Your time isn't wasted by them. He doesn't play tennis. But tennis isn't played by him. Okay. Do they buy clothes? Are clothes bought by them? Does he like food? Is food liked by him? Does Ali play football? Is football played by Ali? Number one. Okay. هذه الإجابات عندي. اوكي ادي الحلول. Check point. Football played by millions of people. الحل هيكون is played. These areas are known as polar habitats. Number 3, the park surrounded by grassland. الحل surrounded is surround. The park is surrounded. Date palm trees grow here. طبعا الحل هيكون في الباسيف are grown. تمام are grown. Number 5 لسه مع التمارين exercise ونحل number 5. Beaches are visited with thousands of tourists. طبعا الحل الصحيح I. Why isn't جبل علبة visiting by tourists؟ الحل الصحيح هيكون visited. Number 7 space. Do you help it with your homework؟ الحل الصحيح are you helped. Number 8 English doesn't spoken by them. الحل الصحيح English isn't spoken by them. Football stars admired by fans. طبعا يبقى الحل are admired. Okay, next. سؤال dialogue. بس يشتغل مع بعض سؤال dialogue. سؤال dialogue لازم خلي بالنا كويس. Number 1. أولا طبعا سؤال الدايلوج لازم أقرأ سؤال الدايلوج كامل وأبدأ أحل فقرة فقرة. مازن is talking to his friend عمر about an English lesson they took yesterday. واحدة واحدة أبدأ أقرأ. Hello عمر, how are you? Hi مازن. عايزين نكتب إجابة رد على how are you. Our English lesson yesterday was great. السؤال إجابته Yes, I agree with you. أتفق معك تماما. Let me ask you some questions about it. مازن هيرد على Let me ask you some questions. Number 4 About 14 million tourists visit Egypt every year. بسأل السؤال والإجابة about 14 million tourists visit Egypt every year. What places do they like to visit? إجابة مفتوحة والرد that's right. They are very fantastic. هنبدأ واحدة واحدة. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Number 2. Do you agree with me? Yes, I agree with you. Do you agree with me? Number 3. Yes, okay, go ahead. Let me ask you some questions about it. Okay, go ahead. اتفضل اسأل. How many tourists visit Egypt every year? How many tourists visit Egypt every year? What places do they like to visit? إجابة طبعا مفتوحة. يعني أنا مثلا جبت الأقصر and أسوان، شرم and هرجادة، إجابات برضو صحيح. سؤال الليست اللي هو أقرأ وأحل من لستة أو قائمة من الكلمات، وبيديني بالظبط كده 6 كلمات: weather, wonders, is, are, wonders, habitat. طيب. Tourists like visiting many countries around the world. Egypt, space visited by millions. They enjoy visiting natural, like Wadi al-Hitan. They want to see animals in their natural. They enjoy the of Egypt, which is fine all the year. شوفوا الإجابات واحدة واحدة. طبعا بقرأ الليستة الأول وأبدأ أحل واحدة واحدة. Number 1 is Egypt is visited. Number 2 wonders عجائب أو غرائب. Number 3 habitats, and number 4 weather. Choose the correct answer. Number 1. Space is a natural home or environment of an animal, plant, or other organisms. Habitat. Number 2. A space land is a land that's next to the sea or ocean, or the ocean. Coastal land. Number 3. Space are warm, wet areas of land where many kinds of plants and birds can grow and live. Rainforests. Space habitats usually have large green areas and no mountain. Grassland habitats. Number 5. I'll reread the story. The prefix re means to read it once, last, before, or again. Of course, again. We can make an adjective from the word coast by adding the suffix ed, ive, ly, or al. Of course, al, coastal. An elephant, an enormous animal. Enormous here means very. Surprised, fast, big, or expensive. The right answer is big. Remember to space your bottles with water before we go to the desert. Fall, feel, fall, fill. The right answer is fill. Now, complete the sentence with the correct form of the word. Our beach are visited with thousands of tourists every year. الحل الصحيح by. Number 2, hundreds of date palm trees is grown here. The right answer are. Number 3, fewer magazines sell today by news agents because of the internet. Are sold, تباع. Number 4, what kind of habitat is the area around the Nile Delta called? The right answer, cold. Number 5, in Nizak Lake, known as natural wonder, is known. Why isn't Jabal Ilba visiting by tourists? Visited. Okay. Lesson 3 and 4. Unit 7. Lesson 3 and 4. Here we have the vocabulary. Number 1, fossils. Fossils. حفريات. Species, species, remote, remote. طبعا خلي بالكم الترجمة، خلي بالكم من ترجمة الكلمات. remote بعيد. treat يعامل. treat. honor مالك أو صاحب الشيء. honor. deforestation إزالة الغابات. deforestation. okay. depression الكلمة دي ليها معنيين عندنا. كلمة depression بمعنى اكتئاب أو حالة حزن، وليها معنى تاني هي منخفض. أرض منخفضة، أرض منخفضة. depression. preserve يحفظ، يحافظ على أو يحفظ زي حفظ الطعام. preserve. length. length. stables اسطبلات الخيل. stables. carriage. carriage. whale. whale. lighthouse. lighthouse. researcher. researcher. depression أي منخفض، أرض منخفضة. depression. اسمها مرة تانية.
fossils, species, remote, treat, owner, deforestation, depression, preserve, length, stables, carriage, whale, lighthouse, researcher.
depression. هذه طبعا الصورة لبعض الحفريات اللي هي fossils. 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 زي ما احنا شايفين كده صورة إزالة غابات. deforestation. deforestation إزالة الغابات. deforestation. 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 عنده حالة اكتئاب أو حزن. depression. قلنا كلمة depression ليها معنيين. المعنى الأول اكتئاب أو حزن، والمعنى الثاني منخفض، أرض منخفضة. فنار أو منارة. lighthouse. 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 أرض منخفضة زي منخفض الفيوم، أرض منخفضة عن الأرض أو المكان. depression. 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 Okay, number one. نحل مع بعض الأسئلة. Let's answer some questions. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Number one. Space is a group of animals or plants. Deforestation, carriage, honor, or species. You can answer species or species. Okay. The right answer is species. فصائل أو أنواع. فصائل أو أنواع من حيوانات أو نباتات. Number two, space is cutting down trees. قطع الأشجار. Carriage, lighthouse, depression, or deforestation. The right answer, deforestation. Number three, space are remains of animals or plants. بقايا حيوانات أو نباتات. Fossils, stables, carriages, or whales. The right answer is fossils. Number four, space is a land below an area around it. Depression. منخفض. A space is a building where horses are kept. مكان لرعاية أو حفظ أو تربية الخيل. Honor, length, stable, or carriage. The right answer, of course, is C, stable. The last one. A space is pulled by horse. Train, carriage, remote, or whale. Of course, the answer, carriage. Extra vocabs. Let's listen. Flood, flood. Southwest, southwest. Crocodile, crocodile. Emperor, emperor. Special, special. Repair, repair. Capital, capital. White rhino, white rhino. Publish, publish.
Flood, southwest, crocodile, emperor, special, repair, capital, white rhino, publish, remove, danger, Greek, pipes, jar, statue, include, expect, pole, park, buffalo, Borneo, Petra, Sphinx, Damascus, India, Pantheon.
طبعا هنا صورة لبعض الكلمات والمفردات زي هنا القلعة citadel right by citadel right by citadel citadel قلعة citadel قلعة. Okay, now some verbs become, became, become, lose, lost, lost, choose, chose, chosen, burn, burnt, burned. Okay, listen again.
Become, became, become. Lose, lost, lost. Choose, chose, chosen. Choose, chose, 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 chosen. Burn, burned, burned.
Take, took, taken. Swim, swam, swum. Find out, found out, found out. Stand, stood, stood. Have, had. See, saw, seen. Listen again.
Take, took, taken. Swim, swam, swum. Find out, found out, found out. Stand, stood, stood. Have, had. See, saw, seen.
Some questions. MCQ. Now choose from A, B, C, or D. Okay. A space is a dangerous large animal. Capital, crocodile, Damascus, or park. Of course, animal, crocodile. The space rules a country like China. Emperor or white rhino, sphinx, or pantheon. The right answer is emperor, of course. Cairo is the space of Egypt. Danger or capital, publish, or emperor, of course, the right answer, capital. To space means to fix something. Pair, prepare, repair, or Petra, of course, the right answer is repair. Fossils are spaced well, so they remained till now. Lost, taken, preserved, chosen. That answer is preserved. Some fossils were 21 meters long, tall, length, or height. Of course, that answer is long. Here we have some definitions. بعض التعريفات لكلمات. A species, كلمة species, وممكن نضعها species or species. A group of animals or plants of the same kind. Carriage, something that people travel in that's pulled by a horse. Honor, a person owns or has something. Stable, a building where people keep horses. Treat, if you treat someone well, you are nice to them. Endanger, put in a dangerous situation. Remote, very far from large cities. Length, how long something is. Preserved, kept safe from being damaged. Depression, the land that's below the area around it. Fossil, the remain of animals or plants that lived in the past. بعض التعريفات الهامة بالنسبة لبعض الكلمات زي كلمة species, carriage, honor, stable, treat, endanger, remote, length, preserved, depression, fossil. بالنسبة للسنة الأنتم الكلمة ومعناها أو المرادف والعكس. Unkind, cruel, kind. Hard, difficult, صعب أو صعب. Okay. Easy, terrible, awful, very bad, and opposite, fantastic or amazing. Warm, hot, cool. Let's listen again.
Unkind, cruel, kind, hard, difficult. Easy, terrible. Awful. Very bad. Fantastic. Amazing. Warm, hot. Cool.
Okay, let's move to other synonym and adding. Ancient, old, modern. Surprise, amaze, or astonish. Expect. Find out, discover, hide, ignore. In danger, endanger. Safe, protected. Famous, known or popular, unknown. One more. Listen carefully.
ancient, old, modern, surprise, amaze, astonish, expect, find out, discover, hide, ignore, endanger, safe, protected, famous, known, popular, unknown.
Okay. Now let's study some prefixes and suffixes. بالنسبة ل ly عبارة عن suffix تضاف في نهاية الصفات تتغير لحال أو adjective. تدي عكس المعنى، يعني kind حنون، unkind غير حنون، healthy ذو صحة جيدة أو صحي، unhealthy العكس تماما. why بعض الكلمات بزود عليها why في نهاية الكلمة تتحول لصفة lucky healthy windy. ing بتكون صفة amazing including. er في نهاية بعض الكلمات أو الأفعال بتغير ل noun اسم فعل honor teacher. Now let's answer some questions. Number one, cruel to spaces like rainy to wet. طبعا لما اقول لي cruel to spaces like rainy to wet يعني نفس المعنى. cruel كده انا بدور على معنى او كلمه بمعنى cruel قاسي القلب. kind, friendly, lucky or unkind. The right answer is unkind of course. To space is a synonym of discover. الكلمه من دول اللي معناها يكتشف or discover. Of course, find out. To get the antonym of lucky, we add in on this. Of course, unlucky. The word space is an antonym of modern. Now, عكس معنى كلمة modern, of course, amazing or rainy or kind or ancient. Ancient. To get the adverb of quick, we add the is it prefix or suffix, noun or a verb? The right answer is suffix, of course. Number 6, the word amazing is adverb, adjective, verb, or noun. Of course, it's adjective. Here we have some expressions. Let's listen to these expressions, study well. Try to repeat after.
Along the road. Wait for. Look tired. Look terrible. As a result. Stay out. Keep safe. Pulled by horses. Get wet. Drive away. Work for. Belong to. Burn down. Hope to. The same. Family. Have stables.
Now let's read and listen. Read and listen. Fossils of the desert. قطعة طبعا أتكلم عن الحفريات والصحراء. Okay. نسمع مع بعض. The Fayoum Depression is an area of desert southwest of Egypt. Many ancient fossils are often found there, but the species of animal fossil might surprise you. Crocodiles, turtles, and whales. The most amazing fossils are the whale fossils at Wadi al-Hitan, the Valley of the Whales. Hundreds of fossils of ancient whales were found by scientists in 1902. The scientists were surprised to find out that these whales had legs, so they can walk on land. So they once walked on land. In 2005, the fossils at Wadi al-Hitan were studied by a team of international scientists. The fossils were preserved really well, and some of them were 21 meters in length. It was discovered that these whales belong to the same family of animals as camels and giraffes. The fossils are so important that Wadi al-Hitan was called a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2005. However, it's very remote. As a result, it's only visited by about 1,000 people a year. Today, Egyptian scientists are studying some of the fossils at Mansoura University using some of the latest technology, and they hope to learn more about this amazing whales of the desert. طبعا القطعة اللي كويس عشان بيقول عليها أسئلة. Next winter, it was very hard for all the horses. طبعا القطعة دي بتتكلم على جزء من قصة اسمها بلاك بيوتي. قصة بتدور عن الحصان ومعاناة الحصين في إنجلترا في فترة ما. The next winter was very hard for all the horses. The weather was terrible. There was rain everywhere and it was often windy. Some of the drivers were very poor, so their horses worked all night. Other horses didn't have stables. They stayed out all night and got wet and cold. I was lucky because Jerry was a kind owner and I was always put in a warm stable. One day, Jerry and I waited for work next to a park. I watched as an old carriage drove up next to us. It was pulled by a horse who was thin and looked tired. I looked again and saw that it was my old friend Ginger. She looked terrible. We walked for a short time. Ginger was very unhappy. She had had many different homes and worked very hard. All her owners were unkind to her and treated her badly. You are my only friend, Ginger told me before her owner drove her away. I understood that I had a much better life than many other horses. Now let's read the questions and go back to the text and answer them. Why did scientists think the whales could walk there? How long were the whales of Wadi al-Hitan? Why did the horses work day and night? How was Ginger's life? Number one, the word species means animals, plants, groups of rocks. Number two, Ginger worked day and night. This means it was happy, unhappy, strange, relaxed. طبعا الأسئلة تجاوب من القطع. Now, let's move to past simple passive. هنتدرب على الماضي البسيط المبني المجهول ونشوف مثال. They built a fence. طبعا البداية إن أنا هبدأ بالobject كده استعمل was or were مع التصريف الثالث followed by يجي بعدها by والsubject. مثال They built a fence. لما غيرها الباسيف مبني المجهول بدنا نقول هم بنوا سور. السور تم بناؤه بواسطة. A fence was built by them. A fence was built by them. Number two مثال كمان he wrote an exciting story. أحولها ل an exciting story was written by him. في المثال اللي جاي he painted the walls. هو قام بتلوين أو بدهان الجدران. The wall was painted by him. المثال اللي بعده she finished the homework. Homework was finished by her. في حاجة negative he didn't do homework. هبدأ the was أو were منفية not يعني wasn't أو weren't. يعني أبدأ بالobject بعدها wasn't أو weren't مع التصريف الثالث مع by مع subject. He didn't do homework. Homework wasn't done by him. She didn't finish work. Work wasn't finished by her. They didn't make food. Food wasn't made by them. في حالة السؤال إن هبدأ ب was أو were مع الأوبجكت والتصريف الثالث. وادي مثال أهو. Did they buy clothes? Were clothes bought by them? Did they eat lunch? الحل was lunch eaten by them. Did she cook vegetables? Were vegetables cooked by her? Object المفعول. and إذا are في حالة البريزنت was were في حالة الباست. والتصريف الثالث الباست participle by والسبجكت. ودي أمثلة. ودي الأمثلة عايز إزاي أغير لبس. تمرين كمان اللي هي complete the sentence with the correct words. Exercise number 1. The new 7 wonders made in 2007 were made. My house was built last year. The pictures painted yesterday were painted. The walls were painted with him. طبعا الصح by him. The work was finished by she. طبعا الحل الصح by her. What was Ali write? What did Ali write? What did written by Ali? What was written by Ali? The phone invented by Graham Bell was invented. The Cairo Tower design in 1956 was designed. The Olympics be held in Tokyo were held. Now, exercise about dialogue. Finish the following dialogue. طبعا كالعادة هقرأ الديالوج كامل وبعد كده أبدأ فقرة. ومهم جدا أن أركز في رأس السؤال. أيمن is talking to Walid about Rome. Which city do you like most? هيرد Rome. وسؤال Yes, I know a lot about Rome. But I hope to visit it one day. أيمن بيسأل وليد How many people live in Rome? هنعرف إجابة السؤال ده من تكملة الإجابة. Oh, 2.5 million people. What is it famous for? برضه مشهورة بإيه؟ هنعرف إجابة. Who built the Colosseum? طبعا مبنى الكولوسيوم مبنى أثري في روما. Who built the Colosseum? مين بنى الكولوسيوم؟ يرد عليه وليد Space. Let's look on the internet. تعال ندور على الانترنت. نبدأ من أول تاني. Which city do you like most? Rome. سؤال Do you know about it? Do you know about it? Yes, I know a lot about Rome. سؤال Have you visited it? No, I haven't, but I hope to visit one day. How many people live in Rome? إجابة السؤال ده بيكون في السطر اللي بعده مباشرة. 2 million people. What is it famous for? برضه إجابة السؤال ده في السطر اللي بعده. The Colosseum. مبنى أثري. The Colosseum. Who built the Colosseum? طبعا طالما قال له إيه Let's look on the internet. يلا ندور على الإنترنت يبقى هو هنا مش عارف ما عندوش فكرة. I don't know. So I read and complete the text from the list. Where was ingredients, owner, customer, unfortunately. بقرأ كويس 6 كلمات وأبدأ أفكر في 4 فراغات. كن حذر وأنا بحل السؤال. خلي بالك. Yesterday I had lunch in a restaurant. I liked the special soup and I asked the waiter about its space. Was where ingredients, owner, customer, unfortunately. I often eat in this restaurant, so I'm popular in it. Space. Where I wanted to pay the food, I didn't find any money in my pocket. Space. My money stolen, or I forgot it at home. I didn't know, but I promised the restaurant to come back tomorrow and pay. Okay, let's read carefully. Read the list carefully, then read the text carefully and start answering. Number 1. Ingredients, مكونات أكلة أو المقادير. Unfortunately, لسوء الحظ. Number 3. Was. Number 4. Owner. Okay, next. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Space is building for keeping and feeding horse in. Stable, cave, hut, or flat. Of course, stable. Space is the land that is below the area around it. Depression. A group of animals or plants of the same kind is species. When something is kept safe from being damaged, it's preserved. The antonym of word remote. الopposite أو العكس من كلمة remote. remote اللي معناها بعيد. الopposite منها close قريب. To get the opposite of the adjective popular, we add the prefix. نجيب العكس من كلمة popular. يا ترى R, M, un, or N. Of course, unpopular. The antonym of the word hard. عكس كلمة hard. عكس كلمة hard. Easy. The synonym of the word fortunate. كلمة fortunate معناها محظوظ. Lucky. The fossils were preserved well for further study. This means they were well. The answer is kept well. Space is something that people travel in that's pulled by a horse. Carriage. So correct, complete the sentence with the correct verb. This school built 5 years ago. Built كده غلط يبقى صح. Was built. These trees planted by clever schoolboys last summer. الصح من كلمة plant were planted. Who break the glass of this window? Broke. The Cairo Tower, be designed by Naomi Shabib in 1956, was designed. We don't know how the stones for the pyramids carried to Giza. Where carried? When was your younger brother born? Okay. Unit 7. Heading. Heading. Confused. Confused. Tongue twister. Tongue twister يعني كلمة صعبة النطق. صعب النطق الكلمة. Fur. Wild. Active. Skill. Lifestyle. Appearance. Aim. Poem. Explain. Roundabout. Population. Versification. Label. Product. Clarification. اسمع ونحاول نردد الكلمات.
Heading. Confused. Tongue twister. Fur. Wild. Active. Skill. Lifestyle. Appearance. Aim. Poem. Explain. Roundabout. Population. Personification. Label. Product. Clarification.
Answer. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C. Number 1, he is unable to understand. He is confused. محتار أو متحير أو مرتبك. The lion is a space animal, but the cat is a pet. Wild animal. A space is a word or phrase to explain things. Label. The space is the way in which person lives. Lifestyle. Space means thick hair that covers the body of animals. Fur. The governments to improve people's lives. Aim. تهدف إلى. Aim. Extra vocabs. Shell. Humans. Turning. Expression. Topic. Repeat. Loss. Bite. Seats. Postman. Tail. Kill. Traffic light. Habit. Crackle. Research. Volcano. First. Avoid. Nuts. Roll. World Cup. First. Introduction. Form. Heat. Hunt. The Middle East. Fires. Mongoose. Alone. Kitten. Invent. Several. Active. Control. اسمع مرة تانية ونردد الكلمات extra vocab.
shell, humans, turning, expression, topic, repeat, loss,
bite,
seeds, postman, tail, kill, traffic light, habit, caracal, research, volcano, forest, avoid, nuts,
roll,
World Cup, forest, introduction, form, heat, hunt, Middle East, fires, mongoose, alone, kitten, invent, several, active, control.
الأفعال عندنا الأفعال mean meant hear heard heard fight fought bite bitten catch caught write wrote written break broken teach taught give gave given say said. Checkpoint وأكد من الحل. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Space is a wild cat with long legs and big ears. The right answer is Krakow. Space is a way to describe animals in a story. Personification. Space are people living on Earth. Humans. We can cross the road at space when they're green. Traffic lights. The word means many, several. The space is the beginning of a subject. Introduction. The young should have an important role. We should be the bad friends. Avoid. Definitions. بعض التعريفات المهمة. Deforestation. Confused. Krakow. Fur. Label. Mongoose. Lifestyle. Active. نسمع. Definition.
Deforestation. When all the trees in an area are cut down. Confused. Unable to understand something clearly. Caracal. A wild cat with long legs and big ears that lives in Africa and Asia. Fur. The thick hair that covers the body of an animal. Label. A word or phrase to explain things in a picture, diagram, etc. Mongoose. A small animal with a long body and tail which lives in Africa and Asia. Lifestyle. The way in which a person lives. Active. Someone who is active can move and do this easily.
Okay. Now we have some synonyms and antonyms. For example, active, the same meaning like energetic or lively, the opposite lazy, inactive. Thick, heavy, the opposite light or thin. Ill, the same meaning like sick or unwell, opposite well, healthy. Alone, single or solo, the opposite accompanied. Organize, same meaning like arrange or tidy, disarrange. Suitable, convenient, opposite unsuitable. Deliver, bring, opposite receive. Useful, helpful, opposite useless, helpless. Form, same meaning, make, opposite, damage, or destroy. Listen again.
Active. Energetic. Lively. Lazy. Inactive. Thick. Heavy.
light,
Thin. Ill. Sick. Unwell. Well. Healthy. Alone. single, solo, accompanied, organize, arrange, tidy, disarrange, suitable, convenient, unsuitable, deliver, bring, receive, useful, helpful, useless, helpless, form, make, damage, destroy.
Okay, here we have some prefixes and suffixes. Prefix, a group of letters at the beginning of the word, and suffix, a group of letters at the end of the word. For example, able, like suitable, al, like coastal, informational, ion, like information, invention, ly, like mainly, quickly, like unable. Here we have some exercise. Number 1, the space of thick is thin. Is it meaning, synonym, antonym, or definition? The right answer is antonym, of course. To get the antonym of suitable, we add unsuitable. Deliver to space like ill to well. And so I need the opposite of the word deliver. Receive, good. The synonym of active is energetic. The word invention is noun, of course. Here we have some expressions. Let's listen to these expressions.
Give direction, look after, has a role to play, famous for, during the day, live for up to.
Okay. One more.
Gold-colored. Grow to about. Give an example. Covered by. Avoid danger. As well as. Give clarification. I see. Because of.
Such as.
Such as.